We deal with people every day, and a lot of the questions that we ask them, like, what's their lifestyle like, and what do they do, what do they do to keep healthy, or what do they want to do to keep healthy. And activity is one of the main things. It's not only restricted to the gym environment, it's restricted to the whole package. As you can see, the outside is the biggest gym in the world. But tell me this, what is activity?
Yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? Because I think the perceived view of activity is that you've got to go to the gym and work yourself really hard, and you're going to ape loads for days and that sort of thing. And it's not really what activity is about. Activity is simply about, just going out for a walk, going for a walk along the beach. Could even class housework as activity. You move around, pushing the hoof around the floor.
Do you do housework, do you?
No, I don't do that sort of thing.
You don't do
But walking up and down the stairs, going kicking the ball in the part of your kids. It hasn't got to be going and killing yourself in a gym.
Absolutely. And we talk about having fun. Exercise is fun. Unless you're really training for a marathon, or if you're training for a big huge event, or you're a sports person that you're specifically training for these events. So you have a strict regime. Otherwise, for somebody who just wants to feel good, stress-free, exercise and physical activity is one of the biggest things that we can do. And as I said to Mark here before, it's all about asking for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help from the professionals. If you're sick, you go to see a GP. If you're injured, you go see a physio. And if you're sore, you go and see
come to your sports massage therapist. Yeah. Some people view just having a bad back or something as maybe a sign of getting old. Do you know about that?
No, I don't know anything about that.
So, some people sort of think, I've just had this bad back, it's just got worse over the years. You shouldn't have to have it or have to put up with it. Go and have a chat to someone. 9 times out of 10 there's a perfectly logical reason as to why you're getting something. Could be that you're sitting down at a desk all day. So you get out of bed, you might sit down and eat your breakfast. You might then sit in a car to go to work. You then might sit at a desk for 8 hours a day, and then go home and sit at home for 3 or 4 hours in the evening. Your body's not designed for that. Your body's designed to just get up and walk around. It hasn't got to be strenuous. You haven't got to, run around this park 15 times just to get a sweat or get your heart rate. It's just about moving, doing what your body was designed to do.
And don't forget, your body is a tool. You don't need that dumbbell. You don't need that barbell. You don't need to pick up that kettlebell. You don't need to jump onto a machine. Just move. Just keep your body. Just keep moving. That's all you have to do. Keep moving. I can't say anything else about that, because it's all about health. Looking after yourself and making sure that your body is able to do the simple things, like as before we mentioned, picking up a box. Getting into your car. It's all relevant. You don't have to complicate these things, because exercise is non-judgmental and it's not complicated.
No, and it also should be specific to you. Don't look at what other people are doing necessarily. Yes, if you want to run a marathon, you might look at a plan. To work up to run a marathon, but that's different. That's training for an event. It's not just activity. So if you say, well, I can walk okay, I can go down to the beach and go for a walk on the beach. That's activity. Go and do it. If you want to go into, like your boys play football, same sort of thing. Do you want to go and kick a ball around the park with your boys, with your kids? Go and do it. That's activity. You shouldn't be stressing about it. You shouldn't be dreading it. It's something you look forward to doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it's really ezy to do. You don't even worry about it.
And the thing about it is, you never compare yourself to somebody else, to the person beside you. You're you, and that's it. Your ability is about your ability. Their ability is their ability. And if you have any friends or relatives or anybody that exercises on a regular basis, ask them for help. Don't be afraid. They might motivate you to get moving. Right? Don't forget, movement is the best solution. Right? And there's no such thing as a bad workout or a bad activity, physical activity. Just get out there and do it. Mark?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. The only bad thing you can actually do in life is actually just not move at all. Yeah. Your body's designed to move. Sitting in a chair is something that was never or not designed to do. Think back in the old days and you're just going hunt for your food and you're running around.
I don't remember that. No, sorry, don't remember that. Yeah,
I've read it in books.
Before my time. Yeah, okay. Carry on.
No, but it's about making things part of your just everyday life. Just have it. Going to work is a good one. Rather than driving away to the office, get out the car 2 blocks before, park the car a bit further away, or get off the bus 3 stops before. If you're not going up to the top of the Vero Tower and you're only two flight stairs up, walk up the stairs.
Absolutely.
And
there's another thing is as well, like you can, the food that you eat, you can't be too strict with yourself, because that's what turns you off, eating well, because you're so picky about the food that you eat. But you have to basically make sure that you eat well, less junk food, fizzy drinks, etc. You don't have to pile yourself up with that. Don't eat too late at night, because the body, the food sits on you when you go to bed. The food sits on you when you go to bed. Okay, what else would you say about that?
And when you're looking at food, and James said there, don't eat junk food. Junk food is something that's been processed. So if you think about food that is not processed, think about whether that food, what it was like in its natural state. So we're talking about chicken breast, that's chicken breast in its natural state.
Yeah.
But if we're then talking about fried chicken and then got breadcrumbs around it,
or even a sausage, or even a sausage.
Even sausage, you actually did have a look at the ingredients. It's not about understanding what's in the food, but if it's only about 15% meat and you're looking at sausages, how processed would you say that would be?
Oh, very processed.
So it's just having a sort of common sense approach, really, rather than actually saying, well, I'm only going to have 100 grams of chicken or 100 grams of kumara. It's just about eating food as close to its natural state as possible
and having a balance. We're not saying don't enjoy yourself. What we're not saying is go to a restaurant and be strict with yourself in a restaurant. When you go out with your friends, have your wine, have your beer, but it's just, you control it a little bit more. Yeah, moderation. Exactly, moderation. I'm glad you said that word.
Yeah.
Moderation. Okay. But listen, that's all we have to say for now. Okay. Thank you very much for listening. If you need any help, don't hesitate to contact us. Also, if you're near a gym, or if you have anybody that you can speak to, or a physio, if you're having these issues about exercising, or if you need a sport massage, if you need a physio, go and see these people. Go and see these experts.
Yeah, just go and have a chat with them. Anyone who's in a gym is there to actually help you out. Just have a chat, or pick up the phone, or or send an email. And don't think it's just you that can help, because I don't do a lot of exercise, that's why I've got injuries. Everyone gets injured.
Yeah.
Everyone gets something. Even elite sportsmen get injured. It's just that thing. If you're doing something, sometimes your body just says, I just need a bit of help with this. So just go and get help. Get something fixed.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later on. Ciao.
Okay. See ya.
Bye.